Hey, this is Blaine with Stocks for Beer Trading, and I'm looking at stocks on watch for the week of Thanksgiving. The market's open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and half day on Friday. First one up here is SREV, looking for a bounce play. Play this on Friday, day traded it for 16 cents there. Thinking probably goes higher. Some decent buying on Friday there towards the close, so looking for this thing to get a push back towards $5 in the next few days to a week or so. Obviously, use tight stops in case it doesn't, just like with anything we play. MOSY also looks like it could be a bounce play. Um, Friday's high was 310, so if it breaks 310, it might head towards 320 or 335 area. Research in motion, RIMM, looks good for a possible breakout here on the daily chart. Has room to 950 or even $10 there. OSIS here, another bounce play. I think actually one person in chat actually played this off of 50. Pretty nice bounce there. But looking for a follow through over 65-ish there to get. This was the breakout point back in August when it kind of consolidated right below this point and then broke out. So if it can get back above this pretty strong resistance level, then it could be ready to continue back higher. MVO, nice spike on Friday after the um, downside move there. So if it gets back through 26, it might get another pop there. DCTH, yet another bottom chart to watch. Big key is going to be this 140 level that was support back in June, and then 160, which acted as resistance there also in June, and then support in August. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing head back towards at least 140, and then if it gets through that, then 160. Just play what it gives us. ITMN, it has great range both up and down, but not necessarily a great trading setup quite yet. But keep it on watch just in case it gets through 10 at some point. Maybe just set an alert that says that tells your system to let you know if it gets through that 10 point. Because if it gets through 10, then it might be a signal that it's ready to break out and go higher. PGNX, yet another chart trying to come off bottom here. Definitely looking for that 2 break for sure. Has room to about 260, 270 there if it goes. I just like this. You can kind of, if we zoom in just a little bit, you can see there's definitely a trend coming off bottom there. So um, I think this thing will probably go higher next week as long as this trend holds. So your risk is if for some reason you decide to go ahead and long this, then your stop loss would be in case this trend line decides to break to the downside and it actually will head lower then. VTUS, if you can't tell, should be a clear, obvious sign that I'm looking for bottom charts as the markets kind of tried to reverse on Friday. So might be ready to rip higher, and some of these bottom charts might be ready to rip. So here's another one here, VTUS. I think if it breaks 240, it goes higher. So keep a watch on that as well. It really has room all the way to 3, taking into consideration this pretty much is down stepped right from 3 all the way down to the bottom. So it seems to be the next spot here is 240, and then maybe maybe 265, maybe 280. But really, to me, there's not a whole lot of real resistance there until at least 3. FRO. If you look at the daily chart, it's another one of those. It's another one of those kind of bottom charts there, but it popped last Wednesday, fell back last Thursday, and then was higher again on Friday. So zooming in, I think it needs over about 385 or so, and it should go higher. Continue to get ready for the next leg higher there. Biggest thing to watch for here is this formation of higher lows. If it can set in higher lows and then finally break through this point, then it should be ready to go. And if you look at the daily chart here on FRO, the big resistance is going to be at $4. So just keep that in mind if you decide to trade it. Facebook, FB, watch the 24 area. This would be nice resistance from this gap back in July. So you have room to 27 if it goes. So if it breaks through that 24 spot, I would not be surprised to see it head towards 27 in the next few days or weeks. It's definitely been getting some range lately. It had a nice $2 move on Wednesday and um, another decent move there on Friday. So just keep that in mind for the 24 spot. METT, nice run Thursday and Friday. Needs over 350 for follow through, but this could be a little sign of exhaustion. So if it doesn't get through that 350, then it might be a good time to short it back down a little bit towards 3 or so. 3 will definitely have a little bit of support there. And then if it does get through 350, then it might get a quick pop towards 380, 390. 425-ish will be pretty, 425, 430 will be pretty key there for a larger breakout. Um, might not might not happen this week, but I'll be watching that for the future. Nonetheless, your first area here is 350. Okay, let's take a look at a couple OTCs here. First one up, LEXG. Kind of broke this triangle coming off bottom over 30. Nice little volume bar there. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing go higher this week. GLTV, sub penny here. It peaked at 0.004 on Friday, and nice little volume action there. Peaked at 0.004 here back in October, and it acted as support in September. So if it can bust through that 0.004 this week, then it probably goes higher. Might even get you a 100% gainer there if the volume comes in and gets that move higher. PARR, you just can't ignore this volume. I mean, 2 decent days of volume. Friday was 1.7 million. Some pretty big blocks traded there. Not sure what the deal is here, so just keep your eye on this thing. OSGIQ, nice run there on Thursday morning. I alerted it pre-market there, below 50 even. It ran almost all the way to 80. And on Friday it inched back up. So to me, I think this needs over about that 70 mark. 70 and then 80 will be pretty good resistance levels there. And it has a gap to fill, although this is a bankrupt company and there's definitely no guarantee that it makes that move higher now that they're bankrupt. Nonetheless, keep your eye on that though for just a quick push over 70 towards 80 and then maybe even over 80 towards 90 or a dollar. But that's probably it. Just quick trades on that thing there. Get in and get out. Make your money run. ELAY, huge sub-penny runner on Friday. Watch to see if it continues to consolidate sideways and then break to the upside out of this deal. Otherwise, if it gets a quick tank, then it might be good for a bounce play. BYMX, another good runner on Friday. Keep your eye on a weak open and then green, to push green to take it long again. Otherwise, if it gaps up, then it might be ready for the tank off and then be looking for the bounce play. So there you go. There's plenty of stocks to watch this week. Obviously, the new awesome penny stocks play is coming out this week as well. So make sure you're in the chat room for that. There will be no text message alert this week just because I'm on vacation. I won't be responding to emails or posting watch lists. This is just your one video here for the week. So if you want ideas, make sure you're in the chat room. There will be a moderator there kind of helping you guys out too. So and he's been pretty good with his calls lately. And plus, some of you guys are getting pretty dang good at this stuff in general. So you guys know the drill and just help each other out and make some money. So there you go. I'll be back next weekend, and there will be a seminar on Sunday night too. So see you guys then, and have a good Thanksgiving.